Hey there, Witch Hazel again. I promised you a video on my definition of witchcraft. So today is the day and I have some notes for you, so stay tuned and I will explain to you what my idea of witchcraft is. All right, I am highly scatterbrained today, but this is my day for videos, and my highly professional plan is to just start talking and hope that I can edit it into something useful in the end. In my last video, I mentioned that I want to hear definitions which do not include the Merriam-Webster's definition of witchcraft. However, I'm going to start out with that definition just so we have a basis. And this is not an official definition, but the two things that come up most often when looking at the word witchcraft. Either someone will reference the word coming from the Old English wicke, which relates to wise and wisdom. This is the positive view of witchcraft, right? Or we'll go into the modern view of witches as a person who is thought to be able to do things through supernatural, usually negative or demonic sources. That's the dictionary version of witchcraft. So where does actual witchcraft fall? The main thing that drew me to witchcraft was this sense of lack, this feeling of, I don't know where I belong in the world. The important thing about this sense of lack is actually that it is not so much a lack, but it is a growing awareness that we are not our roles in life. So up to that point, I defined myself as whatever role I was in. I was part of a family unit, my parents, my brother and sister, and me. So I was a daughter, I was a sister, I was a student, I was all these things. And because I had this little safety net of my family around me, that was my anchor, keeping me grounded. The minute I moved away from that and had to be out on my own in the world, I no longer had that anchor. So I was floating at random and did not know what my purpose and point in life was. So from there, I settled on witchcraft as the thing that gave me more of a sense of purpose. But why? This is important because, as I will get into later on, witchcraft is not the only source of this anchoring, this feeling of groundedness and purpose. So there were two main things that brought me to witchcraft. First was a feeling of lack. The second thing was a desire to share. A desire to share something important with the world. I have this feeling that I am important somehow, but I don't know how. So those two things. From there, I am a big believer in all roads lead to Rome. In this case, all roads lead to personal awareness. And this is the main concept for me in witchcraft, is this awareness. Awareness of who you are, awareness of what your purpose is. And once you have that awareness, which we can nicely link together with this idea of wisdom in witchcraft, then we can look into how to use that purpose, how to actively portray our purpose in life. Now, the important thing here is that witchcraft is not the only way to get there, because if you are only looking at this idea of awareness and purpose, you can find that in religion, which is not the same thing as witchcraft. You can find it in spirituality. You can find it many different ways. So then the question becomes, okay, then why witchcraft? What is different about it? What's important about it? And for me, there are three components that differentiate witchcraft from the other options that I had. And those are: witchcraft is active, witchcraft is nature-based, and witchcraft is sensory. I will be going into more detail on all of these things in upcoming videos because they all kind of relate to different aspects of what I'm trying to say of witchcraft. But if I try to incorporate them all in this video, it will be never ending. So for this video, the takeaway is witchcraft to me is a sense of awareness of my being and my purpose. And witchcraft is active and sensory when compared to other options for this sense of self, for finding this sense of self. There you have it, the simple definition, which we will expand upon in the upcoming videos. So I would now like to hear what you guys came up with. I asked you last time to kind of prepare some comments for me and let me know. A couple of you already did in the last video, which was great. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed today's little video snippet, then please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video where we get to delve a little bit more into some of these ideas. Blessed be everyone.